Hi ladies, how you all doing? I'm coming on today to have a chat to you about menopause and emotions. And for those who don't know me, I'm Andrea. I'm a nutritional therapist and a hormone expert, and I love to help women during midlife to find solutions to their symptoms so they can go on to create healthy lives. So today, I want to talk to you about emotions in menopause, because this is quite a big subject. I do get a lot of questions about emotions and why all of a sudden you're crying more, you're moody more, and even when you could have been maybe a person that's not emotional, and then all of a sudden you get into your late 30s and then in your 40s and you start being more emotional, and you don't want to feel like this anymore. It's like, why am I feeling like this? I want to feel happy. I don't want to feel all these emotions. I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel emotional. I don't want to be crying all the time. It can be quite worrying. So I just want to quickly explain what's going on with that, why it's happening now in menopause. Because your hormones, especially perimenopause, because that's the stage that you go through before you get to menopause. And it can be really frustrating because your hormones are on a roller coaster ride and you're like clinging on for dear life, wondering how you're going to feel day by day. And just by waking up feeling anxious can be making you feel more anxious. So the anxiousness can cause stress, and the stress can cause more anxiousness, and it's like a vicious circle, isn't it? You can get yourself all in a knot and all in a stressed out state because you're feeling anxious and you're worried the next day. Oh gosh, how am I going to wake up tomorrow? Am I going to feel really sad again tomorrow? Am I going to be crying tomorrow? I don't want to be like this in front of my children. I don't want to be like this in front of my husband, in front of my colleagues. I've got to go to work, and oh my gosh, what if I'm emotional at work, and what if I'm snapping at people at work? This can create a big snowball effect, and it can make things a lot worse. So yeah, what is happening is your hormones are declining, and you have receptors in your brain for progesterone and estrogen. And as they're reducing down, this is what can start the disruption in your brain. It can disrupt your calming hormone, which is GABA. It can disrupt the other neurotransmitters, hormones, which is dopamine and serotonin as well in your brain. And what happens in perimenopause is, because of the reduction of hormones, it can awaken up memories in your brain. It can waken up the trauma that you've not dealt with in the past. I'm working with a lady at the moment, helping her with some issues that she has with, you might have thought you've dealt with a past relationship or a past hurt, or the way a parent acted, the having to forgive a parent or something like that. It can be around this time that these start to shift in your brain, and it brings up lots of emotions. So that could be something that you could look at to see if you've got some trauma that you need to deal with, because you have to get this out. You have to feel it to release it, because of the emotions that are coming up. They're coming up for a reason. They're coming up to ask you, okay, whose is this emotion? Do I have to deal with something? Is it something I have not dealt with? Do I need to make peace with it? Do I need to work with it and move on? And it can be quite distressing, but it's important to feel it and to release it. I know I've been going through this myself over the last few years. I've had some issues coming up for me that I've not dealt with, and it's important. What you can do is you can get a journal. What I do is I get a journal, I write it all out, what's coming up day by day, and okay, how am I feeling? How can I work through it? And you can write a letter about the situation. You could write a letter to that person to forgive them, or if you've not worked through it, you can say, because it's getting the emotions out. When you write that letter, when you journal about it, it's getting that emotion onto paper, it's getting it all out, and it's helping you to release it. Another way that can help is to go in nature. When you feel called to, you need to make more me time, to go out and relax and just work through it yourself, work through it in your mind, and to help calm yourself down. Another powerful thing to do is not to think too much in the past, not think too much in the future. You know, don't question it too much. Just try and work through it and relax. Going out in nature is excellent for this, to help you relax. And be in this present moment. Just be in this day. How are you feeling today? Deal with the emotions today. Don't think about how your emotions are going to be tomorrow. Don't go backwards and think what you could have done right and what you could have done, because everything that you've happened in your life has happened for a reason, to get you to where you are today, to help you with this. So I hope that explains it, what's going on, and about how your neurotransmitters can shift in perimenopause and menopause, and it can bring up a bit more anxiety. Let me know in the comments if it's resonating with you, if you've had your own experiences. I'd love to know, to get to know you better and how you're experiencing your emotions in perimenopause. So I just want to give you a few other tips to help you. So first of all, like I talked about in the beginning, stress can really bring on more anxiety, because you're getting anxious about it, you're getting stressed out about it. So it's important to try and just relax around it. Try and food is going to help here. Your diet is going to help to keep your blood sugar levels stable, because the more that you can eat good food, you can eat less sugary foods and processed foods. This is going to help you with your blood sugar stability, and then it's not shooting up and going back down again really quickly. It's staying stable, and that will help with your emotions a lot by reducing that sugar. I would also consider some foods that will help with to make serotonin, and that's tryptophan. Tryptophan converts over to serotonin, and you can eat foods high in tryptophan, and those are like kiwi, cucumber, tomatoes, bananas, mushrooms, peas, sesame seeds. This can all help with your serotonin production. And then this is where your gut health comes in, because a lot of your serotonin is made in your gut, in your digestive tract. So it's looking at some probiotics to keep your gut health strong, maybe some lemon juice before you're eating your food, because your stomach acid goes a bit lower during perimenopause because of the roller coaster of hormones. And maybe some apple cider vinegar with some water before you eat can help with digestion. And then the gluten and the dairy, if you can cut down on these and think more about plant-based foods, this can really help with your emotions during this time. And yeah, like I said, going out in nature, journaling, getting plenty of you time, because you need you time to process what's going on with your anxiety and your emotions, can really help. So I hope that's helped you. If you've got any questions at all for me, please ask in the comments below. My class is open for the next 30 days if you'd like to join. I'll put the details below in the comments as well. You can get all the details there about my class. Please reach out to me, set up a call with me, let's have a chat. If you want to talk about the class and how it can benefit you, then I'd love to help you there. So I'm wishing you lots of love, and I'll see you again soon. Take care now. Have a great day.